Hotel was going down. I'm Donald Nelson with Supreme Confidence. You're listening to today's episode, Confidence in the Klutch podcast on the Confidence in the Klutch network. This is a game of basketball, the game of life. Gotta have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck like Milwaukee. Stay woke or get out. Gold ball or bust. You can't fit in when you standing out. Colorism is dead. Black is black. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Support your own. Listen on confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com, Apple, Google, Spotify, YouTube. Search Confidence in the Klutch. Subscribe, share, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notification of new episodes. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Klutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K&K. Coming up, talking about a pretty good week in sports, man. We got live action, so it's better. But we're talking about Major League Baseball and their COVID-19 positive test and cancellation of games. Kyrie opening, putting his money where his mouth is. NBA opening weekend. AB, college football. NHL stands on racism. And oh, yeah. Like always, bring you quality content with strong opinions and facts. Confidence in the Klutch. We are fear more than hated. Whoa, we are fear more than love and never hated. Hell no. I'm crazy. Confidence starts right now. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
Yo, what up, world? Let's go ahead and jump right into it today. Major League Baseball. This is the problem with the NBA. I always say the NBA gets it right. The NBA said we're going to go somewhere. We're going to be in a bubble. You're going to have to pass these type of tests. You're going to have to do this. You're going to not be able to do this. You're going to do this. You can't violate. You can't get chicken wings delivered to your thing. When you leave, you got to test negative all those days and come back and go under. That's why. Because we can go to the grocery store, we can go get some gas, we can go get some ice, we can go to Target, Walmart, Myers, we can go anywhere, you know what I mean? And we can contract the virus. We're just finding out, it looks like that the virus could be just from attached to things still after they're like, well, maybe not so much. So the example was a teacher in the classroom teaching and got COVID-19, and when the teacher talks, it projects out and that shit can get attached to everything across the whole damn room. So, Major League Baseball. This past week, so the Marlins played in Philly last weekend. 17 Marlins players, 2 coaches at the point in time of me taking these notes tested positive for COVID-19. That was like over 40%, almost 50% of their players and staff that they take on the road testing positive. They had a home opener versus Baltimore. Orioles got canceled. Yankees and Phillies got canceled because the game was in Philadelphia. And the Yankees like, I'm not going in that clubhouse. Then a few Phillies personnel, no players at this point in time were tested positive, shutting down operations. They just getting back up this weekend. St. Louis Cardinals personnel test positive, postponing the Brewers home opening on Friday here in Milwaukee. So far, 6 Major League Baseball teams had games postponed since Friday, well, as up to Friday, due to COVID-19 outbreaks. Like, yo, like, wake up, yo, like, and the commissioner, like, no, we're not gonna cancel the joint and none of that. Like, that's fine, but man, you gotta have something to combat this shit, cuz. So I don't know how you're gonna get through because you need like a bubble situation. I don't know what they're gonna do. It's gonna be very interesting. Can they continue? Not with all these tests, because if I was at the crib and I never came up with COVID, right? But I got it out playing baseball, shit, I think I might be at the crib. There's no reason for me to be playing baseball if I can lose my life. You got to understand, people die over this disease. Now, understand, they're paid athletes. This is their job to do, is play sports. But man, is this essential? It's essential to the people, the advertisers, the television networks, the owners. It's one of them situations, I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to worry about my daughter playing soccer. You know what I'm saying? My son played in his little league. My oldest child, my daughter, she's finna be 13. Like, wait a minute, I don't know. I don't know should she be playing. They can't even play no other clubs, but they can practice. I don't know. A lot of high schools that started to practice and shit in Milwaukee County had to shut down because they had COVID-19 outbreaks. I don't want my daughter to be one of the kids in the outbreak of some soccer shit that they ain't playing no, you know, it's one of them things. It's one of them things. I got to figure it out. Whew. 24 games suspended, 25 plus players positive for COVID-19. Commissioner states the players have to do better. They do, but what is in place? You got these people going with no restrictions, going city to city playing games. Just no fans, just can't be it. You still let them get dressed in the clubhouse. They should get dressed at the hotel, walk in their cleats, spread out walk in their shoes or slides or whatever they doing, spread out in the stadium, put on their cleats, get their shit together. They should not have access to the clubhouse except to go piss. And after everybody go piss, you go ahead and clean that damn bathroom. After the game, they do the shit like the NBA thing right outside on the field, interview them. The media shit is all through Zoom in the back tunnel somewhere. They need to pick up what the NBA is doing and do that shit. They don't need that clubhouse. I guarantee that's piece of it, along with they get to do whatever the hell they want to do. You know what I mean? That's another piece of it. They get to do whatever the hell they want to do. Moving on. My main man, he was tripping at first. But Kyrie put his money where his mouth is. I salute you, brother Kyrie Irving. Committed $1.5 million to WNBA players who opted out of the season for medical reasons, mental health reasons, social justice reasons. Shout out to Kyrie for putting his money where his mouth is. It's a very great initiative in partnership with Kia, which will also provide WNBA players with a comprehensive financial literacy program. I don't get that, but hey, health is wealth, whether it's mental, social, emotional, sexual, financial, whatever health you can get, it can only make you better. So I'm with the whole comprehensive financial literacy program. Some people might be like, what are they trying to say? They broke? No, you ain't saying they broke, but shit, let's figure out how to invest. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Little bit of nothing, man. Little $500 rainy day fund at your crib. With another $500 after you say your rainy day fund to put in a money market account. Just get started. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't too late to start, fam. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too late to start, so I get it. Don't know if the sisters are struggling to manage their money, but I get it. It's just a literacy program. Like, nigga, you ain't got, here it is for you if y'all want it. The problem is, you know what I'm saying? They just don't make enough as compared to their counterparts. Shout out to Kyrie motherfucking Irving, man. Shout out to you. Salute you, King. NBA reopening, man. Fantastic. Amazing. Thursday night, all four teams locked arms and knelt during the national anthem, including the referees. Jazz beat the Pelicans to start out. The Pelicans is done, too. The people tried to say the league got them here for that to try to make the playoffs. They done. Lakers beat the Clippers. Remember, no Montrezl Harrell, no Lou Williams. Both 6 players, 6 man. Your starting center, 6 man off the bench. They only won by 2, though. AD had a 30-plus. Killing. Both games on Thursday came down to final possession. I love it. Friday 6 games, man. Love that. Basketball is back. Clippers, you know what I'm saying? Like yesterday, Clippers had 25 3-point field goals. You know what I'm saying? 25. Oh, Giannis is the motherfucking MVP. That's what I want to say about Friday. Giannis is the MVP of the league, man. Yeah, he got the Giannis call. He the MVP. He's supposed to get Giannis call. I understand Marcus Smart, but yeah, he's supposed to get Giannis calls, though. For real. He's supposed to get Giannis calls. And that's what he got. But, yeah, Giannis the MVP. The Bucks played very well. That was a Boston team. Jason Tatum just didn't play too well. Kemba Walker got to get his shit together, but, with his injury. But, yeah, that was Giannis the MVP, man. Yesterday, Saturday, Clippers with them 25 tray balls. Man, franchise record. TJ Warren had 53. MB had 41 and 21 against TJ Warren and the Pacers in a loss. Lakers lost to the Raptors. The Raptors look very good, man. They look very good. The Lakers have lost 11 straight games to the Raptors, yo. The Lakers miss Bradley and Rondo with the whole creating off the dribble and getting people involved. They missed that shit. And the Raptors defense is amazing. Nick Nurse does a hell of a job offensively and defensively with his schemes as a coach to another coach. There's levels to this shit, though, but he does a phenomenal job in having his team ready to play. And they're going to give us some trouble with Milwaukee. They're going to get the Bucks some trouble. Could you imagine if they have fucking Kawhi? It would be a lock. It would be a lock for them to repeat if they had Kawhi. I'm just saying. But they can repeat, y'all. Bucks, Lakers, I'm with it. Raptors, they can repeat. They can repeat. They play very good ball. That's very good ball. That's very good ball they play. One thing I wanted to say is the whole social justice stuff. I get the whole messages on the jerseys. Some of them I don't. The equality and peace and all that shit. I ain't putting that on the back of my jersey. G. That's for like little kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? The grown ass man walking around with equality and peace on this shit. I ain't hating though, but I would have had something slick. Education reform. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay though. But I think now we got some players don't want us to take the knee and all that shit. Listen, bitch, this is for everybody right now. Just take the knee the first game at least, G. You can stand up to other ones, but the first game, it need to be everybody. The first game y'all played in the bubble, everybody supposed to took the knee. You can't, I stand up because I'm a minister. I stand up because my brother fought in the war. It ain't about the flag. Once again, you fucking up, fam. You're going to be out the league. You're not disrespecting the flag or the military if you take a knee during the national anthem, which is a racist song and it is pro-slavery song. Whenever we can get America the Beautiful as the national anthem, I'm with it. That ain't the only thing that needs to get changed, though. But I'm just saying. I believe the WNBA did a little bit better because they grabbed that mic and talked. They had players ready to go. They put Breonna Taylor, beautiful, beautiful Breonna Taylor. Shout out to Oprah and the O Magazine for going to take Breonna Taylor's a beautiful photo of the sister and put that on the cover. First time in any person besides Oprah on the cover of that. So I'm really with that, and that's gonna be amazing. Yeah, but WNBA, you know, it is what it is, and I'm not talking about the people that kneel. This is your choice. You don't have to kneel to make a statement. Otherwise, LeBron ain't got no statement. He ain't doing nothing. It's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying the first initial one, do that. Then you stand all day. That's all I'm saying, fam. Everybody just do the first one together. After that one, y'all do what y'all do. So don't get mad at me, man. That's all I'm saying. It's your choice. It's your choice. Just the first one, I would have liked to see everybody kneel. Moving on. AB. My man AB. NFL suspended Antonio Bryant 8 games for violation of the NFL's personal conduct policy. Many would say for the sexual assault allegation of an artist that he had commissioned to his house in 2017, and a felony burglary with battery charge in January at his house in Florida with some of his children's mother and all that stuff, and moving out got into it with like the mover or some shit, like they beat him up and it's crazy. The sexual assault complaint filed by his personal trainer, though, is still getting investigated. Still going on with the NFL. But this is their personal conduct policy. They gave him 8 games, which means they have a team that want to sign him for half the season. If they even get to 8 games, they got the same thing that Major League Baseball has. They're not going to be able to finish their season as well. So I want them to, but that means you know what? I take that back. They will finish their season because I want to be promoting prosperity and optimism that people are going to do what they need to do in this country so that we all can enjoy the rest of our life and we stop losing people to this terrible disease. It just takes a little bit of discipline for people to do what they need to do, and I can't wait till that happens. So I really, really, really think and hope they will finish their league because I want to be optimistic about it, not pessimistic. But I have to be realistic too, right? They needed to change some things with that. The catch to this whole 8 games, he can get some more. So if we doing 4-4, right? I'm thinking they did 4-4. So he's gonna get suspended another 4 games for the other thing. The thing is, if they let him say, okay, AB, we're gonna let you come back if you behave, they might just let that shit go, right? They might just let that one go, or make him serve that one next year. They ain't gonna hit him with the full 12 though. I don't think. Moving on. We're talking about football. Shout out to the Players Coalition. I'll get to at the end of this, though. But the SEC approves 10-game conference schedule beginning September 26th. ACC sources approve 11-game conference only schedule. Notre Dame joins the conference this season for football. I know it's stupid. They should be in the Big Ten, but they play in the ACC for every other sport outside of football. Football, they're independent. So but they're playing this year in the ACC. Pac-10, 10-game conference on the schedule as well, beginning on September 26th. What I like, not the Pac-10, the Pac-12. Pac-12 players group, hashtag We Are United, penned a letter to the Players Tribune yesterday, Friday, and then today on Sunday. They started tweeting out images and all that stuff. They got some real stuff. You know what I mean? They got some real stuff they're asking for. You know what I'm saying? They're asking for their concerns. They, quote, because NCAA sports exploit college athletes physically, economically, and academically, and also disproportionately harm black college athletes, end quote. Hashtag We Are United. I mean, they tweeting out stuff. They're asking for things, though. They're asking for a permanent civic engagement task force to address social injustice issues per ESPN, right? Where they want to have a Pac-12 Black College Athletes Summit with 3 athletes from every school in the conference. Like, oh, they know what they're asking for. They want to direct 2% of conference revenue to support financial aid for low-income black students, community initiatives and development programs for college athletes. Yes, they're asking for stuff, right? They want 6 years of insurance after they leave college because of the health. They're being asked to play college football because it's about money, but they don't get the money from it in a pandemic where they don't have transparency guarantees or their safety. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot going on. They're asking for administrators to reduce excessive pay. This is what I'm saying. This is why I'm fucking with them. They're asking for things, right? They're asking for things. Now, of course, the conference blowback is, we're not going to take scholarships away from people that don't want to play this season. Of course, you're not going to do that. It'd be a bad look. But then do they have to offer it to next year? See, two things can be true. Yeah, I'm not taking away, but you won't get your shit next year. You know what I'm saying? Like, two things can be true. So that's what I'm looking at. So shout out to them though. You know what I'm saying? They want all the sports represented. They want the money to get spread out to other sports. Like, yo, we shouldn't be losing any sports, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, figure it out. Take the money and go ahead and do what they need to do to make sure all the sports still are legit. We don't want to lose no sports. And I love that too. They're not just thinking about the football. They're thinking about all the sports. So that's why I love that the brothers got together. And finally, the NHL, I'm fucking with them yesterday. They had we skate for Black Lives. It makes sense. Dumba plays for the Minnesota Wild. He is Filipino and Irish heritage, I believe. He gave a great speech. There's not that many black players, multicultural players, Hispanic players, Asian players in the NHL. And it got me thinking, they have him out there. They didn't have a brother out there, but they had the brothers right next to him, right? Because there ain't that many out there for the first game in their little tournament, which they are in Canada, and they are in a bubble, and they making sure they do everything the right way. It's different. The teams that do everything the right way, what's going on. But we skate for Black Lives. They don't have Black Lives Matter. We skate for Black Lives. And it gets me to understand where my place is in the Black Lives Matter movement, where I support the stopping of killing unarmed black men and women by the hands of police, nonviolent pullovers, nonviolent arrests, and then people end up dying. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's funny when you have kids read. Well, it's not funny. It's actually confusing as hell because they're confused. When they go to the Black Lives Matter and read what it's about, they're like, what does that have to do with anything? These are children. So I'm with the respect Black lives. You know what I mean? Just respect us. You know what I mean? Respect us like you respect yourself. Because what are we asking for? When we say Black Lives Matter, it's easy to say you're in with everything that's going on. When I say respect Black lives, that's respect all Black lives. Black, men, black women, black children, transgender, gay men and women, LGBT, all that shit. Handicapped, disabled, elderly, you know what I mean? All different shades. Like that's what I'm saying. So, but I'm saying that without saying all of that. And I think that's the problem people have. I'm not saying, respect black lives and make sure that the fathers can do. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, and that's the problem people have with the black lives, that you're exclusionary within your own blackness of who you fucking with to a certain degree. If you can read and understand, black man is treated as an afterthought in what they're about, what it morphed into. So to each his own. I say respect black lives, man. I keep it moving. So that's how we doing that shit over here, man. Been a great weekend watching sports. I love it. I'm glad everything is back. We are still in the pandemic. Please wash your hands. Keep your hands off your face. When you go out, still change different clothes. When you're going out to these stores, be in and out. Have your list. The people that's in your bubble, make sure you're having constant communication with them and that's in your bubble, that you can be around them. Make sure you keep your family close. And if you're a religious, a spiritual person, continue to pray. Continue to remember we are in a pandemic. It just got warm, y'all. It just got warm. That's all it did. We still have to practice social distancing. We still have to do the right things, y'all. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Support your own. Listen on confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com, Apple, Google, YouTube, Spotify. Search Confidence in the Clutch. Subscribe, share, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications. New episodes when we go live. It's important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram at K&K. Have a safe and healthy night, y'all. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence